It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all you need. Looking for a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition rate. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/the Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, and over 35 podcast platforms. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We interviewed this gentleman back about a few months ago, somewhere around there. We had some wrinkles in time, but since then, he has gone missing. And after we interviewed this wonderful gentleman, he had gone missing. If he's been kidnapped, did he run away? Did he take off with somebody? We really don't know, but we had just found out this gentleman is safe and sound, and of course he is the king of marketing, and he's been endorsed by Hollywood actors, the British film industry, and featured on national TV, and he's also labeled the king of marketing. Of course, he went missing for a while, but now he's back to talk about it. And live, ladies and gentlemen, from the other side of the pond, and we're not supposed to tell where he's actually at. He could go missing again. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of marketing, Mian Mohsin Zia. Mian, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us once again. We're glad you're okay.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone all around the world. First of all, thank you so very much for such a wonderful introduction. Thank you so very much for having me on the show again. It's really an honor to be back on the Mike Wagner Show.
And we're glad you're okay, too, because you went missing for a while, and you wrote about the book Missing as well, too. So, yeah, I was worried about you because I tried to get a hold of you. And, you've been a king of marketing for some time, endorsed by Hollywood actors, and you also have been on a number of shows, and you also wrote some books. And before we talk about your ventures going missing, give us a recap on how you got started very quickly.
Well, actually, Alhamdulillah, missing actually that you are referring to is my book, my fifth international project, and only once you read Missing, you will get to know that who goes missing. Either it's me as Z, the male protagonist of the book, or it's someone else who actually goes missing. You can only get to know after you read Missing, so you can find it out on Amazon. And coming back to my other projects or how I got started, I have written 5 books, and my first book, The Strange Loyalist, inspired by true events, was based upon real people, places, and events. So that's how I got started. I was studying at university, doing my master's, and an idea struck my mind, and I decided to write a book, and that's how I got started. Because it was based upon real people, places, and events. The book had a great message. As you know, I write fiction, but I write meaningful fiction, a book that not only entertains, but also enlightens. So there was a deep message in the book. It was based upon a teacher-student relationship. So that's how I got started writing, and from there onwards, I wrote my second book, Once with the subtitle, Ask Me Anything Not Love. That also got recognized in Reader's Favorite International Book Award contest held in the United States of America in 2013. Once is also considered in consideration to be turned into a Hollywood movie. Once was also translated into Russian language. After writing Once, I wrote Victim of Shame with subtitle Why Me God. Victim of Shame is an out-and-out thriller. It talks about women's rights. After Victim of Shame, I wrote Wrinkles, a true love story. Wrinkles got recognized at Reader's Favorite International Book Award contest held in the United States of America in 2016. After Wrinkles, somebody went missing. But who? I can't tell now. So I wrote Missing, and Missing is basically about an extraordinary relation of ordinary people. It is also based upon a real life relationship. Like my books always are based upon real people, places, and events. So Missing is also based upon a real life relationship. And only you read the book, you get to know that what is extraordinary between these ordinary people about whom I have written down in the book.
Mm-hmm. And what was that one precise moment that influenced you into writing the book Missing, and your experiences working on the book Missing?
Mike, actually, what inspires me to take on a project is the fact that I see the project in totality, in terms of its the entertainment that it can provide to the readers, and in terms of the fact that how it can enlighten readers, that once they are done reading, they think about it, they are left with a thought, they get some food for thought. So there are two things that I keep in mind. One is entertainment, and two is enlightenment, food for thought. Because a good book is a book is considered to be your best friend, and a good book always stays by your side. So I want to write books that touch readers, that touch their lives, characters they can relate to, and that's what has helped me to brand myself as an author. And people who read my books, they get to know that the kind of books I write, message-oriented books, and the brand of books I write. So they actually get that value out of a book. And in this regard, when I was writing Missing, there was not just one thing, there were several things that actually I had in my mind when I started writing Missing. And to be honestly speaking, the project Missing actually, I'm telling this on your show only. I haven't mentioned this on any other show. This can be very interesting for you, for your listeners.
In other words, everybody, shh.
Well, I actually had the idea of Missing in 2010. In 2010, from August 2010 till December 2010, I actually finally decided that I have a project that is called Missing. But the right time, the right moment, we never know when the good times come. So the project actually took 10 years almost, but I officially started working on it. I announced this project on Christmas 2016. I still remember it was Christmas 2016 when the first look of the book was shared officially. It was up on my website as well. But I never knew that it will take me 4 long years to have it completed. I've never had such an experience while working on a book before. There were lots of hiccups, delays, and unforeseen happenings that impeded progress. Finally, I took every scene and every chapter as a victory and didn't think about Missing in totality. That helped me to complete it. And finally, it is here, and American superstar Forbes Riley has officially endorsed me, has officially promoted Missing. So that leaves nothing more to say. And apart from that, WWE superstars like Kurt Angle, Ali, then there are several other actors, models who actually did shout-out videos for Missing. So it is nothing more to say that it's one of a kind of a work in the book and marketing industry that has been showcased. And once you go to my official website and check out Missing, you will only get to witness something that has never ever happened before in the book and marketing industry, and how I have raised the standard, how I have actually raised the bar that I already set with my other books, and I've taken it to the next level. And you will only witness it once you visit the official page of Missing at my website, www.mianmohsinzia.com.
You talked about raising the bar on your next book, and tell us about your upcoming book as well, too.
Mike, actually, I have 3 projects in the pipeline.
Wow.
And 3 projects in the pipeline. One of them is called Oath. Oath is the title of the book. The first look of Oath has been already released, and it's a true story Once again, it's a true story. It's about one family's fight against crime and corruption. It's a true story, a very heart-touching, heart-pounding story. And I'm very sure that every person would relate to the characters of the book, the bonding of a father and son, the way it has been demonstrated in the book. So it's both. After another project that I have in the pipeline is Fond of You. Fond of You is an impossible true love story. It is again based upon real people, places, and events. It also it's really fantabulous. And this book of mine will have maximum number of custom poems. And so far, I have already completed the poetry, the poems that are going to get featured in the book. Because people who read my books, they also know that I've set new trends worldwide in writing and marketing. In all my books, you get to have custom poems tailor-made to the situation. Like in movies, you have songs, custom songs. In my books, you have custom poems. So Fond of You is going to be a book of mine which will have the maximum number of custom poems. And it's going to be really inspirational once again because it's an impossible true love story. And what else I can say, that it would be way too early to say much about the book. The first look of the book and other things have been done. Then there's also one more project, but I am a bit tentative to mention that because I think it would be way too early to mention that. But there is something going on behind the scenes. There is also one more project in the background. So there are 3 projects actually in the pipeline.
Wow, it's like take your pick, 1, 2, 3. And of course, you got 3 choices to talk about that later on as well, too. And we'll get more about missing as well, too. But first, listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking for a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/the Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google, Apple, as well as over 35 podcast platforms. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Also follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with author Mian Mohsin Zia here on the Mike Wagner Show. Of course, that's Mian Mohsin Zia. Of course, you look that up at mianmohsinzia.com. And I'm giving a big shout out to Mian Mohsin Zia. And I hope you got that right. Did I do a good shout out on that one, Mian Mohsin Zia?
Yeah, absolutely.
I did my shout out for you right there. So we're talking about the book Missing as well, too, here on the Mike Wagner Show. And, we gave a little brief description about the book as well, too. I did read the book and I posted on Amazon. This is just a thrill of a lifetime. It's being on a roller coaster ride. So, I mean, how intense is it? It also covers some issues as well, too, like, say, with, meeting somebody online and like some of the issues on that and some of the risks, like, meeting online and involving someone to get over and someone meeting. There's some issues are involved.
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely. And the characters are very relatable. It's a character-driven mystery. It's an edge-of-a-seat mystery. It's fast-paced, intriguing, a page-turner with mind-boggling twists and turns. It is extraordinary, exciting, entertaining, and enlightening. And I think, as you mentioned, you yourself have read the book. You have given 5 stars to the book. I still can remember that in your review, you mentioned that get ready for the ride of a lifetime. So I think all these things, as a host of the show, doing the shout out for the book and giving it and reviewing it with the 5 stars, I think that leaves nothing more to say.
Mm-hmm. And of course, how did you manage to find the true love in this one? It's like I read the book Wrinkles, where it's like you found your true love, where at all places at a conference center, like you write loans and everything else. And how'd you find true love in this edition of Missing? It's like I guess what is missing from this true love?
Mike, actually, love is not about just having a partner or a companion. You can love your mother, you can love your father, you can love your brother, you can love your sister, you can love your uncle, you can love your cousin. So love is not just confined to the loving like a man loves a woman or like a woman loves a man. We need to see the bigger picture. We need to see the bigger picture, like Mother's Day. So we express love for our mother. So love should not be just seen love between a man and a woman. Love should be seen in totality, like love for friends, love for family, and that's the message, and that's the kind of love. Actually, I actually don't even want to use the word love for in missing, because missing doesn't have that love quotient. Missing actually talks about two strangers who meet online, and it's about humanity. It's about humanity, and that's the message the book actually gives. And it's about, if you say love, then it's about love, how you love your friends, how you love your family, how you love your sister, your brother, your mother, your father. That's the kind of love that is actually depicted, demonstrated, and portrayed in Missing. And it's about Zia, who's also known as Z. The name is based on my father's name. He's an American national, has his share of despair. His wife perished in 9/11. His only daughter died of a rare disease. His spirits live joyously when he forms a fresh and intellectually stimulating friendship with a woman in an internet chat room. She claims to be a Russian graduate student short on funds to attend a conference. Z pays the travel costs. She promptly goes missing. Was he the victim of an internet scam? A frantic phone call from Pakistan with a desperate plea for help sends Z on a mission to rescue her. But he goes missing, trying to prove she's missing. Danger, deception, and a subculture Z looks down on are his tickets to personal redemption, based upon a real-life relationship, 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion, and those you love will be the first to go missing.
And of course, looks like we figured out who's going to be missing this one after reading this book. And of course, you talk about like with internet scams and everything else. And there's also, some kidnapping going on as well too. And how big of a problem are like internet scams and trafficking and kidnapping? How big of a problem is that in Pakistan?
Mike, again, people just always don't look at the bigger picture. They always try to reach a conclusion. It's not about just Pakistan. It's a worldwide phenomenon. As we all know, that human trafficking is the 3rd largest business, I think so, if I'm not wrong. It's the 3rd largest business in the world, and it's a worldwide phenomenon. So we have discussed about issues in Missing, and it's so real, it's so believable, that once you read the book, you would never doubt that this might even happen to you in real life. And having said that, it's about that 2 strangers, one goes missing, the other goes missing while trying to prove that the first one is missing. So it's an absolutely very unique, very refreshing take on Missing, with the title, with the theme Missing. So only once you read the book, I think that the more I talk, it won't make much of a sense. So to keep it short, to keep it simple, American superstar Forbes Riley has officially endorsed me, has officially promoted Missing. I think that leaves nothing more to say. WWE superstars, Kurt Angle, Ali, several other American actors from the film industry, models, they have done shout-out videos for Missing. I think that leaves nothing more to say. And at the end of the day, it's a complete entertaining package. Missing is for the masses as well as for the classes. You are gonna love the mystery. You're gonna simply love it. Simply, it will blow your mind. You are in for a big surprise right from the very first page to the very last page of the book. And that's the beauty of Missing. So just read it. Give yourself some time. You are in quarantine. Give yourself some time. Read Missing. I can guarantee you'll love it, because the thing is that unless or until I don't have confidence in the product, I won't go with it. I won't promote it. I don't work on it. But when Mia says something, he really means it. That's my credibility. That's the brand value. So if I'm saying to my readers that go read Missing, you're going to love it, then definitely there's something behind it. It really has that worth. American actor like Mark Edward Howell, he has read the book. He did a video review for the book. He loved the book so much that he said that he's going to read. He has read it twice and he's going to read thrice. And he has done a video review for the book. So there are other professionals who have read the book, who have given. Another American journalist and author, Dr. Laurie Nadel, she has read the book and she has given 5 stars to the book. So people like these greats, these professionals, if they are loving the book, they are giving 5 stars to the book, they have read the book. So I think that is nothing more to say. You must go and check it out. Once. It's available in paperback, in ebook format, on Amazon. Go check it out. You're going to love it.
Also, any plans for a possible movie on the book Missing?
Obviously, why not? Because some reviewers have even said, and even I know myself, that Missing can be turned into a great movie. And one of the reviewers has even mentioned on Amazon that this book can be turned into a great movie. So obviously, you never know when the good times come. I'm always open for opportunities. I'm always looking for great opportunities, great collaborations. So if an opportunity comes my way where Missing is going to be turned into a movie, I would love to have it turned into a movie.
And lastly, anything you want to say about your team members and a word to your readers about the book?
Well, I would just say that without this team, Missing would never have been possible. My team members backed me, understood me, and were patient through the delays. I thank them from the bottom of my heart for their support and ongoing backing, especially my team that includes when it comes to proofing and editing of the book. My team was very supportive, very congenial, very kind to understand all those hiccups and problems I went through, which actually delayed the process and delayed the completion of the book. Missing, and I can only say to my readers and overall in general about Missing is that Missing is a complete entertainer, a mystery and full of suspense. It's a book that will hook you and keep your interest right to the end. It's about an extraordinary relation of ordinary people that you will relate to. The story is inspired by actual events and is so real that you'll have no doubt that something like this could happen to you. Missing is for the masses as well as for the classes. Its suspense will keep you intrigued from the very first page to the very last. 2 individuals find themselves as uninvited guests in Pakistan, having to prove their identities despite being missing. The first goes missing, then the second one goes missing, while trying to prove that the first one is missing. Do read Missing. I'm sure you'll be entertained and at the same time enlightened by this meaningful book that's based upon a real-life relationship.
That is fantastic. Once again, Mian Mohsin Zia, a big thank you for your time. The author Missing, a big thank you for your time. You've been fantastic. Once again, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase your books?
Yes, people can Google me, Mian Mohsin Zia, Amazon me, YouTube me, Mian Mohsin Zia. You will get all my details. You can visit my website. It's www.mianmohsinzia.com. You can even check out my official Amazon brand store. It's amazon.com/Mian Mohsin Zia. And let me tell you, it's uppercase for M in Mia, uppercase for M in Mohsin, and uppercase for Z in Zia. Amazon.com/Mian Mohsin Zia. Do check out Missing. I can guarantee you're going to love it.
Sounds great. And Mian, we're glad you actually, came out of Missing. You've been found safe. A big thank you for your time. You've been fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor. Keep us up to date. And if you go missing, please tell us, okay?
Well, if I try to write a sequel for Missing 2, I will definitely let you know.
Thanks for listening to the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.